Oh, okay. Sorry for the delay. I'm just setting things up. I don't want to rotate the device. Right, so good morning. Good morning. I'm slightly late because I could not work out how to go live. Must have had a temporary memory block. Anyway, right. It keeps saying rotate device, but I don't want to do that. Dear, I don't know what to do. Just bear with me. No one's watching it anyway. Rotate device. I don't know. There's head. Hello, head. Right. Why does it want me to rotate the device? Well, if I rotate it, it's not going to work, is it? So, hello, Mr. Head. Hey, g'day, Craig. I don't know what I'm just fiddling around. This is the Samsung Galaxy A51. I had trouble working out what's what. So portrait. Maybe we've got to press that one. Auto rotate. Right. Okay. Well, look. Hey, I can't see the screen properly because, yeah, I'll just go with it. It keeps saying rotate device. Yeah, anyway, look, I'm slightly late because I couldn't get it set up. But I don't want this message about rotate device. That's the Samsung Galaxy A51. By the way, if you saw my little note about on the video I made last night, there's two errors, two oversights. Well, one oversight, one error. So I'll wait a while and see if anyone can come up with what that was. This is annoying. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to check this. Let's see if I can get rid of this rotate device thing. Auto rotate. Oh, surely I don't have to go out and back in. No. Smart view. Maybe that's it. No, that's not it. I still get this rotate device recording. Well, I don't want to film this way. See, these are the trials and tribulations, aren't they? Because I can't read what's being said. I can if I go like that. Turn your camera sideways. The camera is sideways. Camera's like this, but it keeps saying rotate device. I don't know, folks. Anyway, I'll try and keep talking. I should really stop this and restart. See if that's any better. Mobile data's on. Smart view, that's not it. Mobile data power. Just talk amongst yourselves. I've got that on and that on and that on. Let's rotate device. Smart view. Phone, other way. Select no. No, it's smart view. I keep saying rotate device. But I started to. Doesn't make sense. What's that one? Oh, there's pictures. What's that a picture of? I better not share it. I don't know what it is. What's this one? I got it. Oh, no, that's just now looking at head. There is. Whoops. Everything's collapsing here. This is not working out well, is it? Why does it keep telling me to rotate device? Sorry, this is boring, isn't it? other things. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of this message, guys. I'm sorry. But you can see me okay? I'll just have my second coffee here. What if I click that? What? No, do I cancel? Okay. Well, that's all. I'll have to work on it later because I don't mean to bore you with this. This is ridiculous. I should have stopped and restarted. It's just I'm not seeing your messages here. What if I do this, actually? Oh. So you can see me fine. I'm not blurred. It's kind of like because it's saying rotate device, which if I do like this, that doesn't go away then either. It's got to be some. What's this one? Hello, puppy breath. I'm battling with not knowing what the hell I'm doing here. What's this one? Live chat. All messages are visible. Okay. Yes, you got it, Craig, but there's a reason for that. And I can't rotate this thing. Whatever, I'm just going to go with it, all right? Sorry. It's annoying, but I was expecting to see text here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, the initial oversight, I'll just ignore the fact that I'm looking at a thing saying rotate device. I don't know how to get rid of that. Yeah, well, my initial oversight, which I added on the final render of that video that I chopped together, which was very late in the afternoon. I filmed that yesterday, so I was really pushing time for that to double as an announcement for the live stream. Yeah, I decided to put my little cutaway shot of the this phone powering up because it's pretty. And yeah, it was only later when I published it, I thought, oh, I should have just reshot that bit with today's date, because that date was the bit I used when I did my opening video. So it is actually whatever date it is today. I can't work how to rotate the screen, so I doubt I'll be able to work out what date it is. Saturday, 8th of August, 9:43 a.m. Okay. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, that was one. So it's an oversight. I saw it while I was editing, putting the clip together. Didn't really bother me. I thought that's okay, but when I saw it, I thought I should have updated that. Okay, but the other thing, yeah, you got it in one, Craig. And I thought maybe it's a fluke with this phone. I'm in Studio A, by the way, now that I'm settling down and still annoyed by this rotate device thing in front of me and can't read comments because they're going this way. Yeah, in Studio A, it is actually, the sun's coming out, but I didn't have a good night. I woke up at 2:30 a.m, which often is the time I go to bed. I woke up with a pain to the right of the chest. Basically, I was up for an hour and a half, took everything I could, and no, I don't know. I don't think it was my heart, it was something. But yeah, the pain woke me up. It wasn't extreme, but it's just very bad. Anyway, I'm here today. I look forward to reading this back. G'day, everyone. G'day, mate. I saw you just did a live stream too. I only just turned the phone on before I set this up. The first 5 minutes, at least, is waffling on about crap. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, back to the mistake, which Craig Prince was the first to spot, as usual. I thought it was a fluke with this phone, perhaps, because when I watched it back, because I normally watch everything back on the big screen, the whatever it was, 65-inch now, I thought, hang on, it's backwards, because this is my left ear with the earring, and it's a dead giveaway. And when I looked back Okay, watch this. There's the Samsung box, right? If you can see it. Okay. All right, so is that how Samsung is spelled? Shouldn't it be flipped the other way? Yes, it should. So it's not a fluke with this phone. As I said, I'm using this self-facing camera. I don't get confused, reverse-facing. It's the one that you'd normally use as a phone, but the camera's here looking at me. I thought, is it just a fluke? But it turns out, no, I powered up my old phone, and when you're in the selfie mode, they seem to all do the same thing. So there's an experiment you can try at home, apart from creating your own zoo. Yeah, have a go, because it's reversed. I thought, is that just unique to this phone? No, because this camera that's looking at me here is in the top middle, but on the reverse side of the phone, as you would have seen in my little video about it yesterday, the 4K test, there's 6 cameras, but they're all off to the top, top left, depending on which way you look at it. Maybe I should just flip the phone around. Let's do a test. No, not that one. Let's do a quick test. Here we go. Yeah, flipping phone around. Now there's a alarm going off. There's fans, cameras that are on the back of the phone. I'll flip back what I can see, because otherwise you're probably looking at my head. Oh, speaking of head. All right. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, a little anomaly that has never occurred to me before, and probably most people. But yeah, when you're looking at yourself through the reverse-facing camera, the image is reversed. Well, I guess it is called a reverse-facing camera. So that's that about that. I thought that maybe I might have got a bit more sense out of this live stream. Do I tap the screen? No, I can't get rid of this rotate device. Oh, you are sideways. Am I? And now I don't know who's being serious or not now. Right, I think that was a joke. I'll have to read this back, because now I've got all the comments going this way across the screen, but like that. I was hoping they'd be here. The way I could do it is to, you are seeing me horizontally, I assume. The way I could fix it probably is to have the phone vertical. But that would go against what I've said you should never do unless you're using TikTok or one of those apps. So I like to be horizontal. Yeah, I do. I like to be horizontal. Anyway, so it's just a general chat. Makes it a little bit hard. Do you? Oh, I figured you would, mate. I'll have to check out your live stream after I finish this one and see what you got up to in there, Terminal Goat. One day I'll ask you why you got that name too. Yeah. So just a general chit chat. I have no idea how it will go, but judging by how it's going so far, it's not too well. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe when you're younger and fitter, Craig, things change as you get less fit. I've got a little light here. Does it make any difference? Probably not. I don't think it makes any difference. Anyway, so has anyone got any... Oh, sorry, bad grammar. Forgive my grandma. Does anyone have any questions about recent videos or something? Not that I can read it unless I go like that. Hello, Destined Dreamer. I haven't actually been able to see everyone that's watching, so I see a few familiar names there. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry this has turned into a complete schmozzle. As I explained, if you've just joined, no, you can watch it back. You'll see why the first 5 minutes is typically wasted. Yeah, so here we are in what turned out to be sunny after all. It was still overcast an hour ago. It started raining the night before last, just after midnight. It was a heavy downpour. There's an aeroplane. What the hell is that? That's something you don't see much of anymore. It's only a light plane. Yeah, so, but yesterday was on and off raining. Yeah. Okay, so this is confusing. But anyway, I guess the main point of this is a test of this Samsung Galaxy A51, which if you look at this video in the mirror, will show the right way around. Because this is my left side, as I've just been through. Ninja, okay. Yeah, I don't know, I'm going to watch this back to read all the comments, so they're all coming across the screen sideways, but I appreciate everyone that's popped on to say g'day, and I'll raise a cheers to you with my second coffee only of the day, which is rare for me, as Craig could tell you, because he stayed here, and he knows I drink quite a bit of coffee. Thank you, Craig. Okay, I may as well turn this little fill light off. Just brought this out in case because of shadow. It's a bit unpredictable this time of day. Oh, I'll leave it on the tail. Give me a little catch light in the eyes maybe. Right. So yeah, so what's everyone been up to this week or recently? Nothing. It's gone dead. No one's been up to anything. There you go. How many people are in lockdown still? No one. Everything's disappeared. Okay. Oh, g'day, Alan. How you going, mate? Do I look a bit funny? Am I actually horizontal or vertical? Just to recap, if for people that didn't join me in the beginning, I've done something wrong with the settings. I've done something wrong with the settings because I've got this like opaque mask across the screen with saying rotate device. I could risk it and do a screenshot. So instead of having a clear picture like I normally would, it's like a white haze saying rotate device. But when I do rotate the device like this, it doesn't rotate itself out. And I've tried fiddling with this slide down menu here. Maybe I'm just not awake enough or haven't slept. Smart view, location. Oh, I don't know what to do. Smart. That's not it. Select the device below to mirror your phone screen. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm upright, yeah. I don't want to be upright. I want to be that way. See, if I rotate it, it should auto-rotate, but it looks fine to me, except all the writing's going this way. All right, I'll just leave it here anyway. Alan says it's good, so consider it good. So, yeah, how's things are going with you all? Sorry, my previous video before yesterday was a bit negative towards the end. It's a little bit, I had a little bit of a return blast to a couple of people that were harassing me, as I mentioned in the video. Yeah, I guess they were trolls, and normally I could have deleted them, no problem, but they were adamant that the video I'd made over 12 months ago about the little hack I fixed, came up with on my car, on one of my cars, was fake, bogus, a hoax. And as you guys, regular guys would know, you really don't want to be calling me a liar because I live my life honestly. So I defended myself, and 40 comments later, I decided to make the video and showing the difference. You can watch the video if you want to see it. So yeah, I did a return, a counter compliment to those two particular guys at the end, just saying if you want something done, you know, maybe approach people the right way. Now I've got a hair eyelash in my eye. You know, there's a lot of better ways you can approach people. Surely they could be open-minded and say, oh, well, you know, in my experience, I've never seen that happen before. Wow, isn't that interesting? But to just go out and call someone a liar. Alright, anyway. There's a lot of things, you know, some of us have seen, others haven't. Doesn't mean they're not true. It's actually, can you see the breeze here? So it's not that level. That's what the day looks like here. I'll try and carefully pan. I have the phone on my Gorilla Pod. Yeah. Put it up here. See, so it's shaping up to be a nice day. Mini tips out there. Hey, Tippy. Tippy. Wait. Wait. It's Tippy. That's Teddy the vlogging cat's sister. They're twins, as per the birthday they had. Anyway, so yeah, well, I have to tap the screen because the message has vanished. Oh no, everyone's gone. Hello? Anyone still here? Hello? Am I still streaming? Yeah, alright. Okay, so this is just wasting your time, isn't it? Sorry. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, I'll work this issue out before the next live stream. I think it's been probably close to a month now since the last live stream. And yes, as I've said, I'm in Studio A. The original plan when I got the new phone was to go out to one of the parks that I occasionally fly the drone from, and that wasn't looking like it was the case because until, I guess, early this morning it was still raining. And B, that one particular park I had in mind, you can't access at the moment because they're repairing the whole road. So the driveway's blocked out. Yep, going funny again. I don't know, I have to watch it back, see what it looks like. You sure it's not just me that's gone funny? Because that does happen. Yeah, so here in Studio A, on the deck, it's actually warmer here than it was a month ago when I did the live stream. So does anyone have any questions or anything about anything at all in the world? How's the your home situation going there, Al? With the renting problem that you mentioned on your videos, real estate agents. I used to go out with them actually many years ago. So yeah. Anyway, you'll sort it out and we'll keep touch on what's happening on your channel. Anyone else got anything exciting going on lately? We're more than halfway through. We're nearly 3/4 of the way through the year and we've still got this damn coronavirus hanging around, hey? 0 cases here in Queensland for the last 4 or 5 days, which is good. We were worried that suddenly it would flare up. I'm sure you've seen the news because some people snuck in from another state down south. At least this time we jumped on it. They should never have opened the borders, in my opinion, state borders, because, well, all the rest of our states had 0 cases except for New South Wales and Victoria. And of course, open the borders too soon because money's always the prime concern. And this is what happens. But luckily it's been contained. Some people don't like it, but it's a necessary evil. Look what you guys in New Zealand did. Jumped on it straight away. Got rid of it. And that's the way we should have done it. And if you haven't seen it, it was actually February, I think, or January, but I made it a few weeks after I intended to, about the coronavirus. You'll know that I foresaw what would happen. I also said they should close the borders and that they won't because money was the most important thing, and you saw it unfold just that way. So, okay, hang on. Let me try and read the... Yeah, I know, Craig, you guys keep the border shut. I should turn the phone sideways so I can read these comments. Hang on, actions. I wasn't doing any of those. Oh, whew. That was close. Nearly terminated myself. Yeah, anyway, so anyone have any comments or questions about any videos I've made or or things in life in general. By the way, if you saw my 1-year heart attack anniversary video, I said I was speaking to the cardiologist in a few days. I did, and got the all clear. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's okay. Definitely don't let anyone except Queenslanders and people from Western Australia in. But it is what it is. I mean, I'd love to go back to New Zealand for my 16th visit, but that's not going to happen for a while. And yeah, it's just the sad state of the world. Some of you would have seen, was it 4 months ago now? I went out to Brisbane Airport when they lifted the restrictions a bit and we could actually leave, you know, further than 10 kilometres or whatever it was. And saw a lot of the grounded planes. More planes have been grounded since. And if you're into aircraft like I am, and I know a few of you are, it's very sad, that we saw the very last Qantas Jumbo being retired a week or two ago. It now sits with 3 others in the Mojave Desert. British Airways announced last week that effective immediately they are getting rid of all their jumbo jets, the 747s, not just putting them out to pasture. They just got rid of them. And even the big A380s, there was one at the Brisbane Airport there I showed in the thumbnail. They've all been moved mostly to other places. And all around the world, even the A380s, there's very few of them flying because it's not the capacity. There's, you know, it's not like you can fill planes at the moment with people. So it gets a bit bad. Yeah. There's a lot of people with different opinions about the whole thing, but the fact of the matter is that it is a real virus. I do have some genuine, close, real-life scientist friends that have kept me in the loop about things. So, yeah, it's not a made-up thing. As in, it's not... It does exist, let's put it that way. And they're paranoid as anything because of that. But anyway, well, I suppose eventually it'll be less of an issue. You see that bird behind me? He's done an appearance a few times. It's a currawong. I love those birds, they're great. I only got 2 people watching now. I haven't kept up with who they are. And I still can't see any. Oh, there we go. Yep. All right, I'm really going to enjoy reading this back. So, yeah, I chose today because last time it was a Sunday and it was at, I think, 10 a.m. I started. So I thought we'll do this one on Saturday a little bit earlier. I was going to make it 9 a.m. and I'm glad I made it 9:30 because, frankly, yeah, I had a rotten night for a while. As I mentioned, I don't know if it was, I don't think it was my heart, even though I took some spray for angina, but just the top of my chest to the right side where my transverse colon, I believe it is, goes. So, yeah, maybe I just needed a good, you know, that symbol, Craig, you know, that symbol that yeah, that didn't help, but it didn't hurt. Right. I'm going to have to look into this. I'll do a little private live stream one day and work out why it says rotate device all the time. See, I'm not seeing myself that clearly. I'm seeing myself through like a sheet of baking paper almost, a mask, like a cloud, because this thing is glaring at me saying rotate device. I meant to bring out a mirror, actually. I don't have a mirror here. I have a box. Hello, a live unboxing. Here you go. Oh. Just see everything's back. I used these one day as a test, the earpod things. In fact, I spoke to Craig, who you're seeing in the comments now. Works quite well, doesn't it, Craig? Oh, good. Well, that's the main thing. So long as you can see me, it's just confusing, and I honestly could not get box that back up later. I could not work out how to start the live stream. It was like an icon was missing. I just don't do it often enough. So the other thing is too, is there any, have you noticed any signal being chopped up? I am only on the veranda, so I don't know, probably 50 meters from the modem. I have mobile data engaged too. I'm not sure which ones it's using. I guess we'll find out eventually when I get the bill. Yeah, I'm tapping the screen to try and make the comments come back up. Now we keep fluctuating between 1 and 2 people watching. Sorry, 2 and not sure what the highest count is. So as I said, this was just an opportunity to have a chat. It makes it difficult. I could see the comments when they're made, but to read them I've got to go like that. Yeah. All right, and it's also a bit delayed too, according to Craig's comment there. So yeah, hey, this is almost like what do you call it? A video conferencing call. There's so few of us, we may as well just, we'll all meet up on a video conference and do the same thing without going through YouTube. Have I finished my, bonus, I still get some coffee. Excellent. Let us consume that now. Well, I feel a bit better now. I've spoken to you guys, have some company. When he tips out in the sun, she follows the sun around. I'll show you now. Tibby follows where the sun's going. She's looking very scraggly. I haven't put Bobo out yet because, as any of you know that are regular viewers, all you'd hear is quack, quack, quack. And he's a lovely bird, but yeah, he does have a habit of knowing when to speak right when you don't want him to. Sideways viewing you. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to watch this back to see whether you're all joking and you're actually seeing me vertical. Oh, g'day. Let's begin quotes. I knew you were there. I saw you there earlier. I'm doing this because thank you very much. Oh yeah, see you later, mate. Terminal Goat. Sorry I haven't kept up with the reading because, as I explained, it's all sideways to me. Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining me. I'll go and watch your live stream after I make another coffee and this video is uploaded. Because after you finish it live streaming, it takes YouTube a while to process it. Well, we've been going 33 minutes and 23 seconds, but constructively probably 2 minutes. So does anyone have anything they want to talk about? That was the prime reason for this general chit chat, apart from the test of the backwards. There's your trick there, see? Samsung Galaxy A51. I guess if you're going to do this, and from what I've seen myself, the little video I made last evening about having this live stream and also the 4K test, I was very impressed with the quality of the video. So, and of course the convenience of seeing what's in frame. So I guess if you are going to do that on a mobile phone, here's a brand new tip live off the press. In edit, you just flip horizontally the image and that'll take care of that problem. And the other thing too, as I showed you, and I also showed you on this live stream, you can simply, I always thought you couldn't do it on a phone because it would disconnect it somehow, but I'll show you again now. If I simply click this rotate camera button, and this wouldn't be unique to this one, I guess. If I do this and keep talking while I'm doing it, you'll see it flips around to that there, the back of head. Head in an old Honda Bolt or fuel pump, so. Oh, head's out of shot. Morning, head. So yeah, I'll do it and I'll keep talking while I flip it and press the button, and here we go again, see? So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a little trick. One person watching, that would have to be you, Craig. I might as well just hang up and talk to you on the phone. Yeah, all right, well, I may as well wind it up. There's no one else to... You got any questions, Craig? You want it recorded for posterity, for people that may watch this back? if they really have nothing else to do in their life. I'm trying to get the comments. I don't know why it says rotate screen. And I do apologise to anyone that's hung around this long or rewatching. And I'm sorry I didn't see everyone's comments when they left the discussion, but I appreciate you watching it. And if you're watching it later because of the massive time difference wherever you are, I appreciate the fact that you're watching it. I know it's not great quality, topic-wise, but it was just a Q&A, and I just couldn't get the phone to rotate. Well, I could, but I've got this rotate device there, so I'll have to follow up on that. And the comments keep disappearing. Do you have anything you'd like to say, Craig, before I sign off? Because there's only so much... what did my old accountant once say? I know you're here, mate. And I appreciate you getting up a bit earlier too, because of the 2-hour time difference. Yeah. Anything you want to add? It was much better when you were here next to me and we did our live stream. Yeah, all right. Well, and I'm also getting delays in the chat too. So yeah, I will give you a call, Craig, after this is processed. Probably within the hour. I'll give you a call and we'll have a chat. So we had 7 thumbs up. Everyone did a thumbs up, I hope. Not many viewers, but for people that are watching this for whatever reason, why would you? But people just want a bit of fun, watch it. I appreciate you coming along. Was there any other thing I was going to add about recent videos? Yeah, I was given the all clear with the cardiology telephone appointment, as I mentioned in that video a week ago. It's now been a year and a week since the heart attack. He actually said I have good arteries, so that was good. Just they had the one blockage. So there was that. They also said I could stop that tablet I showed you in the video. Could stop it immediately. I'm just finishing the box, so probably barely a week left to go. They refer to a plane crash. Oh no. Have to check there. What about that thing in Baghdad? Holy smoke. When I saw that, my first thought is that no, they've bombed them. It's like the Moab, the mother of all bombs version 2. But no, apparently it was the fertilizer. So given that it was at a port where the ships come in, I assumed like most places they also had a fuel refinery or storage area, so those two don't mix, as they found out. And that was definitely like a nuclear bomb without the radiation, wasn't it? That was horrendous. It was massive. Whew. Yeah, massive. And things are happening around the world, of course, with China and... Look, when really hasn't one country been at war or fighting or arguing with another? I think, well, I remember as a school kid, they said there'd been one day, I think one day, in the last 70 or 100 years where a country wasn't at war with another. So it's endemic. Okay. All right, well, I'll catch up on the news there shortly. Okay, well, look, I'll wrap it up now, folks. No, just Craig. It's just like a private video chat between you and I, Craig. Everyone else just buggered off. I don't blame them, but it was just a catch-up and more than anything a test of the Samsung Galaxy A51. And you now know that was the error in the video. Not so much an error. Oh, it was Beirut too, yeah, Beirut. What did I say? Oh, anyway, I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with it. And it probably happened over a week ago, because it probably didn't, but as I've said in other videos, it is not uncommon at all for us to get news a week after it happened, because they have to prioritise with sport and football. And yeah, okay. Well, all right, I'm going to wrap it up there. If anyone has watched this long, apart from you, Craig, I really appreciate it. And then anyone that comes along and reads the comments after, they get a whole short novel written by you, Craig, and our chat. I do miss you being here, mate, and it was a good live stream we had. I enjoyed that. It was a lot easier than seeing you coming up as text. It was the best live stream I've done. Oh, someone else has just jumped on, just in time to see me say goodbye. Yeah, so you can watch this from the beginning. Sorry, as usual, for the first 5 minutes, which are a complete schmozzle, because I have this thing saying rotate device in front of me, and therefore all the comments are sideways. No, I'm not going to dance, mate. That'll be a private dance next time you're over. And didn't you time that well, as we've said? You just came over before the whole thing happened and went into lockdown, but before the whole thing had impact on us. So that was well timed. And actually, you're not the only person I know. There's a couple of 3 or 4 maybe people that, because you'd just come back from your last overseas trip, which, by the way, anyone watching, Craig makes travel videos several times a week. Okay, a couple of times a year, but when he does, they're great. So check out Craig's channel. A good mate of mine, a real life mate of mine. You would have seen the video, I hope, of when him and I finally met early this year. Fantastic bloke. I really like him a lot. And I believe he kind of likes me as well. So, yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, look, I'll just sign off now, and I'll give the video a little chance to process through YouTube. It was terrible last night that the 4K test video from this phone took ages for YouTube to process it to high definition or 4K. Probably the demand, I guess. But what it's saying is, yeah, quite a few people I know had just come back from overseas on an overseas trip not long before the whole global lockdown thing happened. So that was well timed for them. Doesn't look like I'll be going overseas anytime soon. In fact, no one will they? Regardless. So, all right. Cheers, everyone. I'm not sure who the second person is watching, but hello and thanks for joining me. And if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for tuning in, listening to me rabbit on. As usual with most of my live streams, if you want to, you can just play it in the background. Still helps the algorithm. All right. See you, everyone. It's now, we're signing off at, what's the time? Saturday, 8th of August at 10:19 a.m. with a nice day. One last look for you here. This is just handheld. Well, actually, let's flip the camera around. Do this one last time there. And I'm sitting in the chair, so can't really rotate very good, but there you go. Bit of cloud around. There's pool down there. There's me here. Flip the camera. Touch this little flippy button. Right. So yeah, that's a live stream. Maybe I'll do another poll in my community section in the next few days, but what topic or what would you like to discuss in a live stream? I know some of you like watching live streams, but unless I have someone here with me to co-host the live stream like Craig, it gets a bit like vague. The other thing I was going to say too, and now everyone except you is gone, Craig, but if you're rewatching this, I had some positive feedback about the last Koh Samui, Thailand zoo visit. So, and I've done a couple of those. What I plan for the next couple of uploads is just a basic re-upload of 2 videos that I particularly like. So, in the meantime, I'll work on doing something a bit more creative video-wise. But yeah, if you like to watch them, they're just 2 of my particular favourites, maybe 3. We'll see how we go. Oh, you're still here. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Well, thank you again for joining me. There's a bit of a delay with what I'm seeing too, but hopefully there's no signal dropout. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a bit cloudy, Craig, and Brizzy today, but it's not raining, although it looks grey over that way. Or if you're looking at it, probably that way. So I think it may rain again later, but anyway, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm signing off now. Thank you to those that watched live, and also to you that will re-watch this at a later date. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say hello to everyone. Not that there were that many of you, but the text was going across the screen this way, or actually the way you're seeing it this way. So that's why I'm going like this every once in a while. I don't have a kink in my neck or anything. Okay. Cheers, or since I'm backwards, hang on. That's my left hand. And I'll speak to you later. So stay tuned. Remember all the usual stuff if you want to see these crazy sort of videos, and sometimes things with a bit more substance even. You know how to subscribe and click the all bell so you get notifications, like some of you would have done for this live stream when it went live eventually. Okay, cheers everyone. I'm going to do the routine now and sign off. Yes, and as usual, are you sure you want to end the live streaming? Oh, hell yeah. See ya.